Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, American Boy Collects AG Plus. So, there's this thing that happens around this time every year in January. It's called the AGtube New Year's Tag 2024. Um, so I just recently saw a couple of them today, but I also over the weekend I saw Christy at AG Takes Over, and I was thinking, you know what? I think I want to do that this year. So like last year, just to give you a little bit of a time frame. When I got back into collecting in 2023 in January through March, and that time frame is when I really got back into it, and then it kind of snowballed after March. Um, so anyway, I didn't know anything like back when we collected in the 90s and 2000s and everything. There wasn't this whole AGtube thing that was kind of so it was really kind of cool to find that. And it's like as I'm seeing all this content, I was like, it was kind of inspiring. So I was like, I kind of want to do that too. So I was like, okay, I'm going to try this. I didn't have a clue what I was doing. So I was like, I finally got Cecile October 16th, 2023. And I was like, you know what? I want to do this as a video unboxing. I didn't even have the channel set up yet for that, for American Boy Collects American Girl. And I just really wanted to record that. In all honesty, I have to say this, and this is something I just thought of today, that, doing these videos is kind of fun to share it with everybody else on the YouTube and everything. But also at the same time, it's almost like you're creating a memory that you can go back to view later, sort of like a photograph or a home video kind of thing too. Because like when I finally did upload that one around Easter of 2024, of unboxing Cecile, it was actually kind of fun to rewatch and relive that moment, like when you finally saw her for the first time in person, versus the stock photos or the pictures of everybody else's doll. So it was kind of like a fun, almost like it was like reliving that moment. It's kind of fun. So in some respect, this is almost kind of a fun way to have this for posterity, for your own, for yourself, to look back upon. Anyway, so. But then so I think it was like around the end of November, so around US Thanksgiving, that I finally got the channel. Let's say, like prior to this, I had a private channel that was just for viewing the content, but I wanted it to be more reflective of what the content was going to be about. Obviously, American Girl. So I, excuse me, I finally got the channel created around the end of November, so somewhere around Thanksgiving in 2024. And so, but I had done a lot of recording of videos because I gotten other stuff also and unboxed them, like Be Forever Kit unboxing was one of them. I did like a video for Janie and Jack's, the first collection that I got, and then also Love Shack Fancy. So yeah, I did like some of those. Some of these videos haven't even been, even the 2023 videos haven't even been all fully uploaded yet. And then so I looked back and the introductory video was actually uploaded and released on on December 1st, 2023. So technically I just missed my, with the holidays I kind of forgot about, so I kind of missed my 1 year anniversary. So maybe I'll do something, maybe this will be kind of a belated thing to do. But just to give you the heads up, so some of these questions are going to be a little hard for me to answer because, okay, something that happened, and one reason why there hasn't been a lot of content in the latter half of last year. So in case you're new to the channel and haven't seen any of the other videos that I mentioned this in, I lost my previous channel, so I had to do a factory reset on the tablet, and then I come to find out I never did recovery options for the Gmail account that was connected to American Boy Collects American Girl. And I have no way to get back into it. I had all these videos like lined up, ready to go in July and August, and I can't even access them now to unlock them. So it's like frustrating because I had, all the description was there, and I can't even access it to like copy and paste the description over to the new channel. So I have to like start from scratch on like I think like a dozen videos that I had ready to go. I had this off, there's like a whole bunch of videos to go, and so yeah. And then it wasn't until I think in September of last year that I finally decided, okay, it's been 2 months. It was like the end of July, beginning of August when this happened. And so I think it wasn't until like sometime like the end of September that I'm like, okay, you know what? We're just gonna have to start over again. In all honesty, when I rethought about it, because I had other stuff besides American Girl on there, like vintage Valentine's Day cutouts and WeCraft's plaster Christmas Village pieces that I had unboxed, and some other random things like for Care Bears and stuff. So in the end, it was like after I got thinking about, American Boy Collects American Girl, that's just about a guy that collects American Girl dolls. Like, but I collect other stuff. So in some respects, I'm not happy that I lost the channel, but at the same time, I'm kind of happy to be able to recreate it under a different name. So it's American Boy Collects AG Plus. So obviously, I had to abbreviate American Girl now. So, but I wanted to double keep the American Boy at the front. But the plus is that there's going to be other content on here besides American Girl. So you might see Christmas Village, you might see decorations, you might see maybe some of the vintage 80s plush, like my Care Bear collection or something. So it's actually kind of cool to actually be able to restart. And I will say this, having this now year, actually 13 months behind me, when I was looking to create the new introductory video to this new channel, which is coming out later this year. I don't know when. I haven't actually recorded yet, but I took notes from the first one, and then I had some ideas of what other things I wanted to add. But watching the first one I did all the way through was like, wow, I really was clueless as to what I was doing last year. So I think having this now 13 months behind me, I feel like I kind of I have a better grasp on a few things. I think I'm actually going to have that in one of the answers now that I think about it. So I ended up I found I had a sticky note app on this tablet that I'm recording this on, and I literally, when I got done watching Christy's video, I literally rewatched it. Well, I technically didn't rewatch it. It was in pause format, so I just advanced it along for each question, so it was just frozen on the question. And then in the sticky note app, I actually typed it all in, and then it dawned on me after I got done, I'm like, well, that was really brilliant. How am I supposed to access the questions on the tablet that I'm recording it on? So it's like, okay. So then it's like we went to old school and put on an old school tablet. So I wrote out the questions and I wrote out my answers, or basic answers. I might live in some of this stuff, but I want to try to keep this a little bit quicker. I wasn't planning on doing this today, but you'll have to wait to the end to find out why I had to be today. But anyhow, my space is a little limited, so there might be a little bit of a lapse where you're not going to see a lot of content, because I'm really going through right now and kind of better organizing the videos, like getting actual names for the video and getting them organized so I can back them up. And so this SD drive is pretty much almost full. It's like I only got like 7% left of it. So I don't I really want to try to get everything that's on that SD drive uploaded and ready to go, even if it's a couple months before it all starts premiering. But I just really want to get, while it's still attached to the device, before I get a new one and put a blank one in there and start fresh. So, and I'm working on some other things too. So some of that's going to come up in the answers on this. So I'll probably should just jump right into this. So yeah, so I'm going to try to keep this quick, and I'm already at 8 minutes, which obviously means I'm probably not going to even be able to keep it under 20. But we'll see. All right, let's get on to this. So I noticed with some other YouTubers, I don't remember their names off the top of my head, but that I noticed that they went off on other stuff. So it wasn't just American Girl. So I kind of thought the vibe, at least when I watched Christie's, was all about the American Girl AGtube, because it is AGtube. So it's like, no offense to anybody that watches if you did go off on other things. But I'm focusing this mainly on American Girl. So this is all going to be pretty much American Girl, or there's a couple questions about YouTube too. So I'm going to focus it entirely on American Girl. I will just give you the heads up, because there was that transition in the middle of the year, of my first year, of the first 13 months. Some of these questions I really can't answer. So I'll actually start off with like the first one. So number one, how many subscribers did you gain in 2024? So that one I can't really tell you, because one, I got locked out of the channel. I have my other tablet here that I was going off of. Let's see. Let me check if I can go back. Hopefully I don't mess this up. Where is it? I guess I can't see it in here. Okay. Wait, oh, here it is. No, that's the new one. Well, I have 20 subscribers on American Boy Collects AG Plus. I think it was I think it was 82, because I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Because I think it was originally, or was it not? I think it was, I don't remember. So let's see. For some reason, I cannot find. All right, let me pause this for a second so I'm not wasting time trying to find this because we're at 10 minutes. I don't want to go any further on that. Okay, here it is. So I just saw I had 20 subscribers on my new channel. I had 81 on the other one. So if you know any of the people that were subscribed to my other one, you might want to, hey, let them know. I was thinking about commenting in maybe like the last video I showed from a Goodwill haul where I got Kit's desk, which I already owned, but I was going to plan on selling, which I haven't done yet. I was actually thinking of commenting like, hey, so what happened? This is what happened. If you want to keep, following me, flip over to this other channel. I don't know. Let me know what you think on that. If I should try something like that, or if there's a way, or I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, so I can't. So that was basically, but I'm assuming probably some of those 20 are some of the original ones because I know Blaine had already commented that he was the first subscriber to my new channel, so I know he's subscribed to both. So I can't tell you. So again, I don't know. I don't actually know when I started getting subscribers even. When I started doing the videos, because I think I only had a couple videos in 2023. Most of the stuff got uploaded in 2024. So that one I really can't answer. So let's go on to number 2. Actually, I was going to say, okay, I didn't actually read my answer. So the better question I was going to say is, how many did I lose when I got locked out of the channel? So, yeah, so let me know if there's a way I can try to let those other subscribers know that, hey, as I've actually noticed that there was some new subscribers to the old channel because I think originally it was only like 70 to 72 when I got locked out, and now it's up to 81. So it's like I've almost gained 10 more subscribers. So it's like, okay, well, how do I tell you guys to go over here? Anyway, let me know. Next question 2. How many videos did you post in 2024? Again, this is hard to say, as there was a time lapse with no videos. I think it was like a month or 2 where I wasn't even recording anything. And then I did record a bunch of new content that was for the new channel, like Marisol's collection and the unboxings of 82 and 84 and Ariel and Moana. I think I just let a cat out of the bag. I wasn't supposed to say that one. Yeah, there might be a Moana video coming sometime this year too. Okay. I was supposed to give you the teaser at the end of the countdown to Christmas that you haven't seen the last episode of yet. Anyway, jump the gun. Should just act surprised when that comes up. Okay. Anyway, so I did look on the old channel. So the old channel I had posted, well, in 2024, I posted 96 videos total on the old channel, but 2 of them were I was going to say 93. I wasn't even into YouTube in 93. I was even YouTube around in 93. Anyway, so I had 2 that were done in 2023. So 94 were done in 2024. And then I had 35 already on this channel. And most of that was because I had 25 videos for the advent calendar I did from American Girl. So that took up most of that was the advent calendar. I know there's a couple new ones that haven't been unlocked yet, but I only counted ones that actually had the globe symbol that they premiered. So total in 2024 was 129. So then it was 131 if you count the other 2 for if you had in that 13th month. But 129 total. All right, let's go on to number 3. What's your most viewed video of 2024? Now this one was a really massive shock to me. So I checked. I obviously cut out the 2 videos from 2023. Let me just get this back up again. I gotta go all the way to the bottom. Give me a minute while I scroll. Whoa, hang on. I did not want. I don't know what just happened. Let's get you out of here. All right. What was I on here? So okay. So when I first got into it, I didn't know how to edit. I'm not gonna get into that right now because that's coming up in a minute. So, and I don't know how to drop stuff in like you were doing, because a lot of you were just doing the voiceovers where you were showing stuff on the screen. I don't know how to do that. But I'm going to pull up some videos. So I had these 4 videos. Let's see. The middle 4 there. So the bottom, so this one was the first video displaying my collection. And no, take that back. That one was that was the historical collection, which I called Summer's History, because at the time I videotaped it was actually in autumn by the time I finished it. And this one over here was the one that was a lot of the dolls that were new to our collection minus Caroline. I think everything else was new in there, and most of them were either me or a couple were in summer outfits. And then I did the next top one was the first 6 Girl of Today meet outfits and Kit's little summer fun that I had done. And then this one was just the rest of my dolls. That was like a last minute, like kind of fluke video because I wasn't really planning on doing it, but then I was like, okay, at the time, and that's at the time, obviously. Sorry. Um, didn't think about the screen going dark. Anywho, so let me pull that back up though. I want to show it because I want to show that again. Please don't reload. I reloaded. Sorry. For some reason, when you reload YouTube, it goes back to the top of the list. Let's see. So, all right. So the one where you see Nelly right up center next to Kirsten. So that one was just like, okay, well, you know what? I've done all the other dolls that are in an actual display. These were just the random dolls I didn't have anywhere to put that were just sitting, like literally displayed on the cover for the piano keyboard. So, well, let me just read this to you. So, part 1 had 126 views. Part 2 had 460. So part 1 was Summer's History. Part 2 was the newer dolls with the meat outfits. Part 3, and this is the crazy one because this is the one that only had 60 views, so not even into triple digits, was the first 6 meat outfits for the Girl of Today and then the Kit's little display. But the one, part 5, and that was parts 3 and 4 together of the 5 displays. But part 5, the rest of my dolls, again with Nelly, that got 667 views. I mean, it was only like, okay, there was part 1 was 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Part 2 was 3 minutes and 34 seconds. Part 3 and 4 was combined was 8 minutes. And part 5 was only 2 minutes. So I'm like not sure if it was because it was classified as a short that got so many views or what. But I'm like, why would the leftover dolls get the most views out of the whole thing? They weren't even displayed anyway. They're just there on the shelf. So yeah, that was kind of crazy. Let's see. So then I went to the new channel. I don't have it to pull. Well, let's actually, can I wait? Hold that thought. Let me be right back. I'm gonna have to pause this again. But here, so that was the one that was from my old channel. But I also went and just decided, oh, let's just see what was the one. I just wanted to throw in one thing here. So at first I thought it was the one that had 71 views, which was the short I did, where I was showing the garland, the lights, and the strawberry shortcake dolls. Just for the record, if you saw that video and you're wondering, if you're one of the 71 viewers of that, and you're wondering what happened, that video is still coming, don't worry. Things got really crazy at Christmas and I never got it actually accomplished. I literally got the pine garland up there and that was about it, and raspberry tarts sitting on the garland. That was about as far as I got with it. So I am still planning that because I am finishing this Christmas display for American Girl, even if it takes me till next Christmas. So we're going to finish it. I actually have part 3 of 5 Christmas holiday winter displays. Like almost, I just had to do change out Kit and Ruthie's outfits and put them in the lineup where they're supposed to go, and that one section will be done. Then I have to do some furniture cleaning, and my bookcase one will be the second part, and then I have to do the massive one part that's on the piano and the bookcase. So there we go. Anyway, but the one, and this was a little surprising for me, the one that actually had the most, let's see if I can get it back up here, the one that had the most views, and it was 82 views. Let's see, where'd it go? Give me 1 minute while I try to find this again, sorry. Okay, the one that I had the most views on was when I showed what I got for the Black Friday, which is that one right there. That showing that number 84 was hanging out with me. And the topic was, I was showing the 2 parts of what I got for Black Friday, which was an accessory set from the Doll Hospital, the balloon and the teddy bear, and then Kavi and her accessories. But then I threw also into the same video my thoughts and observations on the black dolls and how they actually don't sell, which is really sad because I know a lot of people are really passionate about that. Anyway, so that was, and when I looked at this earlier, I had 82 views. So somebody's watched it since then. Now it says there's 83. So yeah, so that was my most watched video. I was actually surprised by that because at first it didn't have a lot of views. So I'm like, now going back to see this is actually kind of cool to like look back at some of the stuff that you normally wouldn't think to look at. So yeah, this is actually kind of cool. All right, now going on. All right, this is one I can't really answer either. Name 3 AGtubers you subscribed to in 2024. In all honesty, I can't remember which ones I subscribed to in 23, 24, or 25. So I know it's only been 6 days. This is January 6th when I'm recording this. Um, and then the problem was that when I lost the previous channel, so I've subscribed to him on American Boy Collects American Girl. But then when I lost the channel, I was watching them on my private channel that I had just reviewing. And so then I was like, oh, I was saying like, wait a minute, I didn't subscribe to this channel. And then all of a sudden I realized later, like, oh, that's because this is not the channel I was on that I subscribed to. So I subscribed to it on my private channel. But then when I also jumped in with the new channel, American Boy Collects AG Plus, I subscribed again. So some of you, a select few of you, have had me subscribe to your channel 3 times on 3 different channels. So there's a little tidbit there. If you want to support one channel and you have more than one channel yourself, you can subscribe to them all, and all the channels help get their number up really high. Just a little teaser there. So yeah, so I don't know how, I honestly can't remember what year I subscribed to anybody. So that one I can't really answer. So maybe I'll be able to do better tracking next year for 2025, but we'll see in 2026. But that was like the one, so I couldn't really tell you that one. So again, maybe if I hadn't had this lost the previous channel and then the switch over kind of thing, and again we'll see next year when if I can do this better. But yeah, so let's just move on to number 5. What was your biggest accomplishment of 2024? Just for laughs. I put in losing my previous channel. And I had a smiling face with a sad face after it. But doll collecting related, hang on, I have the pen in here and I gotta turn the page. Doll collecting related, I actually thought it was probably getting Marisol's complete collection. And again, I don't know what exactly the question was aiming for in this one. What was your biggest accomplishment? So I'm putting it toward either YouTube or again the doll collecting. So I feel like getting Marisol's collection because I got her it was like an almost complete collection. Like a lot of the smaller stuff, like the hair ties and stuff, were missing, and the bobby pins and a poster and something else. But for $150 for an almost complete collection, when the doll itself usually goes, and all the stuff was still in the original boxes too, except for like the ballet outfit was missing the box. But yeah, to have it still in the original box, and that doll usually goes for like over 200 just for the doll itself. But then to get everything for under 200, that was crazy. So that probably was my I feel like a big accomplishment. I guess probably that's not what they're after because that's not exactly an accomplishment you're collecting. I guess accomplishment in collecting. It's honestly, I wasn't really looking for it. And I saw Blaine's video on the girl Veer, and when he got to Marisol, I was like, hey, that was that girl I really always wanted. And I wish we had gotten when she was out. And I went looking for her, and I saw this great deal. I'm like, I didn't even waste a second. When I saw 150 and what was available, I'm like, wow, yeah, that's really good. Anyway, so I guess that's not really an accomplishment. Technically, I don't know. Anyway, let's move on to number 6. I don't want this to go too long. What was your favorite video of 2024? Actually, let me pull this up real quick. Okay. Question is, what was your favorite video of 2024? And I'm actually going to say this is going to be a little shocking. I'm going to actually say it was this one, cleaning my second Molly doll. And the reason I say that is that I really had like a conversation. I don't even know, honestly, off the top of my head, I don't even know what I all said in that video. I have to rewatch it. But it was really kind of cool because I was just kind of talking to the camera as I was cleaning her up. And there's a bunch of dolls, like the ones I'm planning on reselling that I have doubles of. I honestly want to do the magic eraser on the vinyl, and then maybe if it's not hairstyled, brush the hair out with like a little spray bottle of water. Anyway, was really fun just to chat while you were doing it about just random stuff. I don't even know all I said, but I really wanted to do that with all the other ones I have to clean up when I get more storage space, obviously. But that was, to me, honestly, I don't know, I just really, it was kind of a different kind of concept. It wasn't like there was this pressure. I wasn't focusing on the time, which I should have probably been doing. Because that video was, 32 minutes in the end for cleaning one doll. Let's see, and then the other one, Okay, let's see if I can, maybe that should be right close by too. Okay, so the other one that I really liked, okay, the one here with the Christmas book covers, was recreating. So what I did was I was giving you guys a little teaser of the outfit showcases for Josefina, Kirsten, and Addie that were coming, but I did it in a way that I showed them in the three Christmas outfits, or well, Feliz Navidad, St. Lucia, and Christmas for Addie. Um, but I posed them as close as I could to the new catalog pages when they did the re-release of the three at the $150 price before the prices went up. So I thought that was actually kind of really fun to create those little scenes and try to see if I could get the dolls as close, but they were wearing the Christmas outfits instead of the birthday and meet outfits. So that was really fun. I think the other thing I would say, and this is like a crazy one, but I actually wanted to say my favorite was creating the thumbnail for this one for the patriotic party where I was showing what my girls were wearing for 4th of July. That was really, I think that came out really cool. And then if you notice also how I started doing the outfit showcase videos, this is my final version of it after a few different variations. So I actually want to re-upload these all onto the new channel, and I want to change them out so they're all the same. So some of them might be looking different when you see them come back in. And then lastly, let me just pop back over to my current channel just so I can show you this. All right, so my favorite video I would probably say of the new channel. So I'm giving you kind of old channel versus new channel. Would probably be Marisol's collection of videos. You've only seen one. There's actually 3 more coming. I the unboxing was just showing everything that came in the collection, but I actually did outfit showcases for Marisol wearing every outfit. So they didn't actually get unlocked yet. Like that was crazy in the fall, in October, November, December. It was just like, okay, so there's a lot of videos I have coming, but I also want to get this old channel back up and running so everything's under one channel. Anyway, so that was my answer for 6. Number 7 is, what is a goal you have for 2025? Sorry. I brushed my teeth before I did this, and it's like the toothpaste is like in your, I feel like I must have swallowed a little bit of toothpaste or something because it's like in my throat and I keep like coughing at it. Anyhow, one would definitely be to get my previous channel's videos all re-uploaded onto the new channel so they're all in one place. I feel like that's a main, like, that's my second goal. I'm going to give you my second, third, and first. My second goal will be that. The first one is to also get all the videos uploaded, basically caught up. Because I also have a lot of videos already recorded, and some of them are already uploaded, but you haven't seen them yet. There's a video about Lila. I updated her outfit by putting the shrug over the pink dress. She may have been debuted in one of the, you had a sneak peek of her in one of the Countdown to Christmas videos. But yeah, so that's one. And then, well, actually, the fourth thing I remember I added in here. If I can find where it is here. Is getting a lot of the American Girl items better organized, because like anything I got since I started collecting again in January 2023. Well, let me just show you. So this right here, there's a lot of other stuff in there too. This right here is the curved part of our sectional couch that is piled up with boxes, and pretty much that is over 90%. That's not everything, but it's like 90% of that is everything that I got in 2023, I think. Maybe some stuff there might be some for 2024 also, but most of that's what I got in 2023 that I haven't even gone through and organized. It was actually funny. Before Christmas, to get some space in here, I went through and flattened like a lot of the doll boxes because I keep all the boxes. I had pretty much, I think like 98% of the doll boxes for all the dolls that I have purchased in 2023 and 2024 still 3-dimensional in our living room. I don't know how many boxes I flattened. I had started a few of them because number 64 and Cecile, and I think maybe a third doll had been flat, or maybe 4. There's either 3 or 4. I think it had already been flattened, but I never went back and finished. So I had to flatten all the Street Chic girls. I had to flatten, all these boxes, and it was like crazy. So I was like, okay, That is definitely one, and I didn't realize for 2 years I had all these boxes just sitting in here. So I'm like, okay, we need to do some major, major organization and get this back under control. So that way I have room for anything I get in 2025, which is not going to be a ton. And then the last thing, well, this is actually my number one, which I forgot until after I started writing everything else. But my number one thing is to get out of debt. I keep hoping one day I go to check my bank account and then somehow I magically have 50 grand deposited in there and I have no clue where it came from. But it's free for me to do with whatever I please. As that'd be really fun to pay off all the debt. That'd be really nice. Whether it's the credit card or some other forms. So yeah. Yeah, that's one I definitely want to do. Keep looking for that, long lost relative too, or maybe I have a brother I don't know about or something. Anyway, that's also a multimillionaire that like has all this money to, like, they've reached the point where if they don't start donating money, they have to start to they can't have any more in the bank account, kind of concept. Anyway, so let's go on to the next one. All right, what will your next YouTube purchase be? One thing I've really been thinking about is get a new laptop, because my previous laptop, well, my only laptop, has reached the point where it won't even hold the battery charge anymore. So I now have to literally have it plugged in the whole time I'm using it. So it's kind of restraining because you have to always be near an outlet. So you really can't have that flexibility. It also has to have a fan on underneath it, one of those laptop fans, because if you don't, it's going to overheat. So it's like, yeah, I kind of am like, I can still make it work, but it's also because I really want to upload and back up all of the videos, and I really don't want to do it on that one. But if I have to, I guess I might have to. But that was one thing. I want to get more storage, which actually means getting another SD card. So I got like a $50 one, which is supposed to hold like, I think like, what was it, like 3 or 4 days worth of video content, like literally by hours, like, so whatever. So like 24 times 4 hours worth of video. So yeah, and it's literally, I started using it on December 1st. I think it was December 1st, somewhere around that time, 2023. And it's now, prior to starting this video, was like up to 93% filled. So hopefully this isn't filled all the way, because I got a couple of things I want to actually, shorter videos I want to do while I still have this one. But I better get going because it's already at 30. Anywho, so there's that. I was also contemplating a tablet that has a USB port that you can actually put the USB into it, not for the charging, but for actually into the device. That's one thing I want to look into, because I had gotten over the summer, when I had the factory reset done, this guy had this thing where you can actually put the SD card into it and then you plug it into a USB port, and you can actually view your content of pictures and videos on your other devices without actually having to have the SD card inserted into the device. So I thought that was really cool. So I really like to get a tablet, because I really like to keep doing like the videos on the tablet kind of thing, but then also get the laptop. But we'll see. I don't know, because I'm also trying to get out of debt. So it's like, how do you do that? Anyway, so yeah, that I think is everything. All right, so now we're down to 9 and 10. I am going to actually flip these two. I'm going to tell you number 10's answer first, and you just have to keep watching to understand why I'm doing 9 last. If you know the question, you'll probably kind of have a hint at what's coming. All right, so number 10, what is the biggest lesson we learned from YouTube this year? I think I have a better handle on how to do this now, because like literally, I kid you not, my very first video, and I don't know if I said this ever before, my very first video was like a 7-second video where I was actually testing the video quality of the tablet's camera, because previously, coming up to trying to do this, I thought, oh, in order to do a video, you have to have a special camera with a tripod and everything, and I didn't realize you could actually just do it on your tablet. Anyway, so yeah, so my first video was, this is just a test to test the sound quality of the video or whatever. That was literally all I said in the 7 seconds, and it was kind of fun. And I hope I didn't say 7 minutes. I meant 7 seconds. So yeah, so that was that one. Let's see. I think there's also more confidence, because like I said, when I rewatched the previous channel's introductory video, you can definitely get a sense that I didn't have a clue what I was doing. So I think I have a better idea. Well, I also didn't know where the channel was going. So like the outfit showcase concept was something I had planned in the back of my head that I wanted to do something like that. Didn't really know what it was going to be called. But that's one of my, I think my signature traits for my channel. But that's one of my favorite things doing. Let's see. One thing I did learn was how to use CapCut to do actually some editing. So some of these videos you might see pieced together, like previous channel videos, like the four I just showed you, I might actually piece them together as one video. I do have a thing. If anybody knows anything that's very similar to CapCut, please let me know, because there is a threat that the United States government might actually ban TikTok and CapCut, which are one company, in the United States. So yeah, if you know of anything that's similar to CapCut, very, very similar, because I think I loved about CapCut, it's very easy to use. So, and I'm basically all I'm doing is combining videos. I have a few where I did actually put like transition things, but then sometimes I was having issue where I couldn't get part of the video to work. So I was like, some of them I don't do that with. Anyway, so I have progressed a little. Okay, not too advanced editing or even most basic editing, but little things like that. Um, but I think probably the most important thing, or probably the biggest lesson I learned, this is going to be a little humorous, is to make sure you have recovery options on your Gmail account for your YouTube account. So that way, if you get locked out of your account, you can actually get back into it. Because now, because of the factory reset, my one and only device that I used for YouTube, this channel, or the other channel, does not recognize me anymore because they think it's on a different device, a new device, and it keeps telling me you got to go back to the device you always used before. This is the device I always used before. So it's like, okay, make sure you have, not only do you have recovery options, but if you change those recovery options, make sure you update them. So if you change your phone number, you change your email, make sure you go back in and change that on your recovery options. Sorry, I'm really pointing a lot. Okay, so now to the final question, number 9, coming back. Oh, wait. I did have, I forgot, one note I added about, one thing I did also learn, so there was another benefit of recreating a new channel. So I did was looking up some stuff about doing videos. I don't remember who it was. And so there's this one lady, I watched her video, and she was saying 2 things to definitely do on your channel to help you get more views was to change the name of the video on your device before you upload it, because after you've uploaded, you can't change the name of it. For the file name, I mean, for the actual file name. So if you change the name to be somewhat reflective of what the content is going to be about, so like I try now to make sure it either says American Girl or AG, and maybe a little bit of what's in there. Also, I'm abbreviating stuff just so I know what the video is, so I don't have to actually go and watch it. But the other thing too is if you don't use the one of the 3 pre-given thumbnails on YouTube and you do your own custom thumbnails, it also is a good idea to change the name of the custom thumbnail to reflect what the video is also going to be about. So that actually can add more views. That'll actually help the algorithm or something for people that are looking for that will find that video better. So that's 2 things I did learn also. So I guess I gave you a lot more than just one. But anyway, so the last question, going back to question 9, is who will your next doll be? Crazy thing. And this is why I wasn't planning on doing this because I knew I was running out of space. But crazy thing is that doll showed up today in the mail. I have not opened her yet. So give me a second. Let me go grab her. She's in the kitchen. I haven't brought her in yet. So I do have another answer to this. I'm going to show you who we have, and then I have another answer for who, at least one I'd like to get. Again, I'm not going to go crazy on buying this year. I might get a few things, but not a ton. But let me go grab the girl, and I will show you, because I have not unboxed her yet. That's just why I wanted to get this done today, because I wanted to show the doll. I will say this. Well, let me go. I'm just kind of paranoid. I'm going to forget to throw this answer in there. Let me just throw this other answer in there. For 2025, there is one girl I'd like to get, and that's number 122. I do not have a Joss sculpt in my collection as of yet. No offense to anybody, but Marie Grace and Joss are not 2 of my favorite sculpts, and I personally like Marie Grace the best as Marie Grace. So that's why I was kind of on the fence for the whole year about getting Kavi, actually for 2 years. And I literally got her on the Black Friday sale, and I think she sold out like in less than 24 hours after I bought her. So I was like, wow, I really cut that close to the end. But I do like Marie Grace the best of her molds, or her dolls with her face sculpt. Joss, I agree with Christy at AG Takes Over that Joss's best one is probably Joss herself. I'm not so crazy about some of the other ones. I'm not really crazy about the Hoffman twins. I do want to get all the historical collections, so I do want to get the Hoffman twins and Ivy one day. But because like the original Joss is so expensive to get on the secondary market now, the one that has really stood out to me that I really, really like is number 22. And because I really think it's cool that brown on brown highlights, and I really love the concept of the parted bangs, and like that's something you normally see. So I just think she's a really pretty doll. So that'd probably be my number one doll. I didn't get them last year when they were on sale for the year-end clearance, and I really because I was getting like all the other black girls, 85, 80, 67, 92, no 91, 92 is white or light skinned. So I got all those. So I was kind of trying to get the ones that looked like they were going to be retiring. So I figured those newer ones in the triple digits weren't going to be going anywhere for a little bit. So I was like, I'll wait on those. But that one is one I really want to get. So yeah, let me go grab this, and so we can introduce you to our new doll. We already have her. Let me be right back. Okay, so I have this box here. So let me just sit down on that. So there's one girl I've been looking at for like all Christmas season. I'll just give you the hint. You can narrow it down to 4. It's one of the performance dance sets. So yeah, I've been keeping an eye on this for like the whole season. I didn't get it when it was on sale, which I should have, because I had to pay full price for this, $175. But like the Asian girl sold out first. Then she was off the website even before Christmas. The white girl, which is, I'm hoping is this one, 125, because that's what I ordered. She was sold out for a long time. Then 117, I think the Asian one was 111. And then the Hispanic girl was 117. She sold out. And then 117 and 125 have been bouncing back and forth. Like they'll come back in stock and then they'll go away. They'll come back in stock and they'll go away. I'm sorry, I've got my arm on here, so I'm really bouncing the camera. And so all it was left was 127, the black girl. And I'm like, really wanted, I love 120. The only 2 of the 4 I really wanted was 127, 125, but mainly 125 for the dance set. I really wanted to get 127 as just a regular Truly Me doll in the regular meat outfit. But I've been keeping an eye on hoping, and I was really upset that they did not mark down the remaining gift sets on the year-end clearance. So I was like, oh. And so I've been keeping an eye on it. So I literally had it gift set. There's been a tab on my internet that has been open all season, and I searched for gift set, but then I also narrowed it down because it was also giving me the historical gift sets. So I narrowed it down to dance gift set, so I had an eye on the ones that were left. And the other last week at some point, the 125 suddenly showed back up. So I am a little nervous about opening this because I don't know, since they stopped doing the benefit sale, do they actually reship returned items? So I'm a little concerned that this was a returned item. So we'll see together how this looks. And I hope I can do this quickly. I'm probably not going to take her out of the box completely because I don't want this video to go much longer. And I did not mean to do a 40-minute video. But we're going to open this. No, the packing peanuts are falling out. Alright, this is insane. Oh my goodness, look at all these packing peanuts. Oh my word, guys, look at this. Look at this insanity. Oh, that's insane. Okay, normally when I do the unboxings from Marin Girl, I will ditch the packing peanuts. But because I wanted to kind of give you an accurate viewing of my reaction to her, I'm doing it this way. And normally I don't let them fly all over the place. So maybe if I put this flap down, maybe they'll fall into the box and stay in the box. I don't even know if this is right side up. I'm going to find out. It's upside down. Blaine would be proud of me for doing that because that's normally what happens to him. Alright, let me turn this over. Hang on. 1 second. Okay, now I can see some of the outfits. Let's see. I got this in a spot where you can see it. Oh, there we go. Okay, there she is coming into view. Oh my goodness, look at the flaking from the packing peanuts. Let me get rid of this and then we'll do a final view. But yeah, my new the new doll for the question is 125. Give me 1 minute. Okay guys, so here she is. I will do a separate video for this doll unboxing. But I just wanted to show you. I don't have a name for her yet. I haven't figured that out yet. And I'll showcase the box and all the accessories and the outfit and take off the hairnet and take her out of the box at a later date. But she is very pretty, very stunning. She's light skin, Josefina mold, very pretty doll. She has a super long curls, so it'll be fun to see what she looks like out of the box. So I don't want this to go any further. This is already almost 45 minutes, and I'm so sorry because a lot of people did this like under 20 minutes or even under 10 minutes, and I'm like, wow, I guess I rambled too much. Anyway, I am so sorry that this went so long. But anyway, I hope you enjoy watching the progress I have made over the last year. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for your support, and I'll see you next time. Hopefully I have enough storage to do the video for this, but we'll see. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. You guys all have a great day, and happy 2025.